ResetsFlow Explainer Part 1. The problem ResetsFlow solves, why this exists. Bounce-back loans were meant to save UK businesses during a once-in-a-generation crisis. For many directors, they did exactly that. They bought time, protected jobs, and gave small companies a chance to survive. But now, for tens of thousands of business owners, the crisis has simply changed shape. The pressure isn't just the loan itself. The real pressure is the trap that comes after. Because right now, across the UK, there are three painful realities happening at once. First, many businesses simply can't pay what they once could. Energy bills rose. Rent didn't stop. Customers changed their spending. Suppliers increased prices. Margins collapsed. And what used to be manageable repayments now feel like a weight that never lifts. Second, when a director realizes the business isn't viable anymore, the obvious option, to close, often isn't affordable either. This is the part most people don't talk about. Voluntary exit is not always simple, and it's not always cheap. Closing properly can involve costs, paperwork, and complexity that many directors simply do not have capacity for anymore. Third, the pressure creates paralysis. People freeze. They delay. They avoid opening letters. They stop checking accounts. They keep trading on fumes. Not because they're careless, but because the situation feels impossible to solve. And that's the hidden problem that ResetsFlow exists to fix. Business owners don't just need advice. They need structure. They need clarity. They need a calm process that turns panic into steps. Because when you're under financial pressure, your brain doesn't work like a spreadsheet. It works like survival mode. You end up asking the same questions late at night. What happens if I can't pay? Am I personally liable? Should I stop trading? Should I try to negotiate? How do I even write a proper message to the lender? If I want to exit, what can I actually do today with no money? And too often, directors fall into one of the worst positions possible, not able to repay properly, and not able to afford to close properly. That's the trapped exit. And that's why ResetsFlow is built differently. ResetsFlow doesn't scream at you. It doesn't overwhelm you. And it doesn't pretend the problem is simple. Instead, it does something that many systems fail to do. It gives you one clear path based on your situation. No confusion. No endless Googling. No guessing what's right. No shame. Just a structured way to move forward. Part 2. How ResetsFlow works. What you get, plus why it's powerful. ResetsFlow is a web-based app designed to help UK business owners facing bounce-back loan know exactly what to do next. Whether the right outcome is to restructure, stabilize, or exit. The experience is simple. You start with a quick assessment. It takes about 7 minutes. And you're not asked to provide complicated accounts or technical details. ResetsFlow just needs enough information to build clarity around your trading status, your loan pressure, your cash position, your assets, and the warning signals that show whether you are stable, unstable, or trapped. Once you complete the assessment, ResetsFlow places you into one of three tracks. Track A, recovery and restructure. This track means the business still has life in it. You may be struggling, but there's still a route to stabilize. ResetsFlow focuses on restoring control by helping you reduce pressure, organize repayment expectations, and create a realistic restructure approach you can manage without destroying yourself. Track B, controlled closure. This track means the business may not be viable long-term, but the exit can be managed. ResetsFlow helps you prepare a controlled wind-down plan, reduce chaos, and protect your well-being while you follow a structured exit pathway. Track C, trapped exit support. This is the hardest category, and it's far more common than people admit. Track C means you are in that painful place where you feel stuck. You can't repay properly, and you can't afford to exit properly. This is where ResetsFlow becomes more than a tool. It becomes a stabilizing system. It helps you create a structured route forward, without panic and without random decisions. Once you know your track, ResetsFlow unlocks what matters most. A real plan. Instead of general advice, you get a step-by-step plan based on your track. Not 50 pages of information, but a practical sequence you can follow. A document pack that makes you look serious. Most directors fail to communicate properly with lenders or relevant parties because they don't know how to write the message, what tone to use, or what to include. ResetsFlow generates structured business documents such as an interest freeze request, a restructuring pack, where applicable, a closure pack, especially critical for Track C. These documents help you approach the situation with calm professionalism instead of fear. A vault to keep everything in one place. Pressure creates disorder. Disorder creates mistakes. ResetsFlow gives you a document vault and case timeline so you can stop relying on memory, panic, screenshots, and scattered notes. Everything is in one place. A paywall that protects serious work. ResetsFlow keeps the assessment and results free, because everyone deserves clarity. But when you want the full plan execution system, the document generation, and the vault tools, ResetsFlow offers a simple one-time unlock. Plan Pack Unlock. £29, no subscriptions forced. No tricks. Just a fair price to unlock the tools that move you from stuck to action. And for those who want ongoing structure and follow-ups, there is an optional membership layer. But the core value is in that one-time unlock. Because ResetsFlow isn't built to trap you. It's built to help you escape the trap. ResetsFlow is for the director who wants to do this properly. The director who wants to stay calm. The director who wants a plan they can follow. And most of all, ResetsFlow is for people who are tired of fear and ready for a clear next step.